Hey everybody, it's the Jura Guy coming at you with another helpful video about Jura Coffee Machines, use, operation, how can I help you? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to clear the empty drawer message on the Jura Coffee Machines. All right guys, so here's the scoop. Everybody has seen this message before. Once the coffee drawer fills up, it's time to empty the used coffee grounds in the box here. But then when you go to put your machine back, the drawer back in, of course, the message won't clear. So this is a frustrating problem. A lot of people have it. Let's get into it. All right, so here's what happens. Your Jura coffee machine fills with coffee. The computer counts the number of pucks that have gone into the drawer, and when it reaches, I don't know, the certain number that it takes to fill the drawer, your machine tells you to empty those coffee beans. So when we go to empty these coffee beans, we need to make sure we reset the counter. Here's my best tips and tricks on how to do that. Number one, always remove the drawer with the machine turned on. That's right, if you take the drawer out and the machine is off, you're not gonna be able to reset the counter. When you turn it back on, that message will still, it's gonna think you have more coffee in there than you actually do. So make sure you do this with the machine on. Secondly, with the machine on, we're gonna pull this out, and even though you already emptied the coffee, you need to pretend like you are emptying the coffee. In other words, you need to wait 10 seconds from the time that you remove the drawer until the time that you slide it back in. All right, guys, so let's say you've already done that with the drawer and it still won't clear that message for you. Then you need to take a look right back here. Does your machine have these metal tabs? If so, careful attention must be paid to getting those really clean. So take like a toothbrush or a toothpick or something like that and really get back there and scrub the living daylights out of this area back here. You may even consider soaking this in a sink full of hot soapy water in order to further dissolve and remove any residue that's back here. There's actually a little gap between the metal and the side wall of the drawer. All that's gotta be super, super spick and span clean and dry. We often hear about people having this issue after a descale message. That's because it's wet. It got wet and the machine is doing what it's supposed to do, which is telling you to empty the drawer when it becomes wet or full of coffee. Okay, so once we got this perfectly clean, you put it back in and all should be well, except, Swiss engineering, there's another sensor to consider. So if that doesn't clear your message and clear the problem, take a look at this. On this particular machine and many other Jura coffee machines, in fact, all of them that have the metal tabs have two sets of sensors. The lower end machines kind of have one, and it would be this one right here. On this drawer, there's a little tab thing right here, which corresponds to a little white tab. You can depress it with a little screwdriver, and it should click, 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 real quietly. And if it doesn't, if it's sticking, that may be the cause of your problem. So maybe you can get some alcohol, electrical contact cleaner, spray it up in there. That might solve your problem. And of course, there are other causes for this issue as well. So for example, if you were to take this wonderful Swiss-made ABS drawer and wash it in the dishwasher, and the drawer warps and it's no longer making good contact with the metal contacts at the back of the drawer, guess what? You need to purchase a new drawer. So if your drawer doesn't fit really precisely into the machine, it may be time to get a new drawer because of that. There are other causes, of course. So if this didn't help you, I'd love for you to hit us up in the description. There's a link there which will go to our website where you can fill out a form and request a repair estimate for your machine. My whole approach here is to try to keep people out of my shop. So I try to give you everything I can before you come in for service. And if none of this worked, it confirms that you do need service on your machine. Not a problem. We can take care of you. Thanks for watching this video. My name's Ben. They call me the Jura Guy, and I'm the owner